The GenTimes command is a powerful Splunk SPL utility that allows you to generate time ranges programmatically. This command is essential for creating time sequences that can be used for testing purposes, filling gaps in your data, or generating time series data for analysis. Whether you need to create synthetic timestamps for testing your queries and dashboards, or you want to establish a regular time backbone for data analysis, GenTimes provides the flexibility to generate precise time intervals according to your specifications. The basic syntax of the GenTimes command follows a straightforward pattern. You start with the pipe symbol followed by GenTimes, then specify your parameters. The three core parameters are start, which defines the beginning time for your sequence, end, which sets the ending time, and increment, which determines the time interval between each generated event. The date and time format follows the month, day, year, hour, minute, second pattern, and the increment uses standard time units like H for hours. The GenTimes command has 4 key parameters that control how your time sequences are generated. The start parameter defines the beginning time for your time sequence, establishing where your generated events will begin. The end parameter sets the ending time, determining where your sequence will stop. The increment parameter specifies the time interval between each generated event, controlling how frequently new timestamps are created. Finally, the maxspan parameter sets the maximum time span when the end time is not specified, providing a safety limit for your time generation. Understanding time increments is crucial for effective use of the GenTimes command. You can specify increments using various time units. 1s represents seconds for very granular time sequences. 1m stands for minutes, useful for short-term analysis. 1h means hours, commonly used for daily patterns. 1d represents days for longer-term trends. 1w stands for weeks when analyzing weekly patterns. And 1mon represents months for long-term seasonal analysis. Each increment type allows you to generate time sequences that match your specific analytical needs. Let's examine a basic example of the GenTimes command in action. This example generates hourly timestamps from midnight to 6 a.m. on January 1, 2024. The start parameter is set to 01/01/2024:00:00:00, representing midnight on New Year's Day. The end parameter is 01/01/2024:06:00:00, which is 6 a.m. the same day. The increment is set to 1h, meaning a new timestamp will be generated every hour. This creates 7 timestamps total, from midnight through 6 a.m. This advanced example demonstrates how to combine GenTimes with other Splunk commands for more sophisticated time sequence generation. The command generates 15-minute intervals for a full week from January 1 to January 7, 2024. After generating the basic time sequence, we use the eval command with the strftime function to extract the weekday name and hour from each timestamp. The where command then filters the results to only include timestamps during business hours, specifically from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This creates a time sequence that represents business hours throughout the week, which is perfect for business analytics. The GenTimes command serves several important use cases in Splunk Analytics. For testing data, it generates synthetic timestamps that you can use to test your queries and dashboards without relying on real data. For time series analysis, it creates regular intervals that provide a consistent backbone for trend analysis and visualization. For data joins, GenTimes provides a time backbone that allows you to join with other data sources, ensuring you have timestamps even when your primary data has gaps. For filling gaps, the command helps you identify and fill missing timestamps in sparse datasets, creating a complete time series for more accurate analysis. Following best practices ensures optimal performance and results when using the GenTimes command. Use appropriate increments to avoid generating too many events, as excessive time points can impact search performance and overwhelm your system. Always specify both start and end times for predictable results, rather than relying on default values that might not match your expectations. Combine GenTimes with eval and where commands for advanced filtering capabilities, allowing you to create more targeted time sequences. Finally, consider the performance impact when generating large time ranges, as very long periods with small increments can create millions of events that may slow down your searches. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.